Life is random, you know, but we try to see order in things. Continuity is what makes us feel like we can string something together for ourselves in this thing called life, you know? So when something is out of the ordinary, the wrong colors, the wrong words, just not typical to what usually happens, we can sometimes think that something is wrong in our simulation. That is what our life is, right? I don't know. But anyways, we see these things and we think it's just from somewhere else. A different universe, maybe a parallel one with similar rules but a few differences. But anyways, all of that brings me to today's video. Top 10 things that look like they came from a parallel universe. Hey most amazing fam, it's Abby, and I got sucked down the rabbit hole of stuff that looks like it's from an off-brand Earth. It could be from another timeline, like that episode of Community where the outcomes are all different. That's what these numbers are from. Another timeline, parallel universe, all that. There's so much out there that is different from what we may take as the norm, so let's just dive in. There's just all that. So much. Starting off at number 10 is NACREOUS clouds. This picture is taken in Jämtland, Sweden. You can see the NACREOUS clouds, and I know what you're thinking. These are fake. I mean, it looks like 60s psychedelic art transposed onto the sky. Some sort of oil spill on the clouds. It kinda looks like what you see when you rub your eyes too much. Like it's all that trippiness. But really, no, these are clouds. They form up high in the atmosphere about 30 kilometers up, so way higher than a bunch of other clouds, and they are also known as ice polar stratospheric clouds. There's a lot of science behind them, so just know that they're a real thing. But yeah, really they do look like something you think you would see if you woke up one day in a parallel universe, and it's just the one thing that's off. You're like, nah, I'm just going about my day. It's chill, it's chill. And then you look up and you're like, whoa, dude, it's a lot. You know? Yeah. On to number 9, a blue McDonald's fries container. So yeah, sure, in this universe, McDonald's red and yellow. Those are its brand colors. And that's probably because there's been research that says the color red can stimulate appetite. I believe it, you know. And then also they have yellow because yellow is just really cute. I know it's gold for golden arches, but it's really yellow, let's be real. But these colors might not be the same in other universes. Like take this fries container, blue and yellow. It's just different. I feel calm. I still kind of want McDonald's fries, not gonna lie, because I always do. I don't know. But it turns out this picture was most likely taken in Israel because people caught that there's some Hebrew writing on the ketchup packets and on tray paper. So yes, it is in this universe, but just imagine there's a McDonald's out there that went blue and yellow instead. Just blue and yellow. Moving on to number 8, a spotted zebra. So zebras have stripes, right? I'm not remembering incorrectly. Yeah, I'm right. They have stripes. But apparently not all zebras. A zebra foal debuted with a dark coat and white polka dots. Over in Kenya's Masai Mara National Reserve, a foal debuted. He has been named Tira. In addition to being absolutely adorable, he is unique. So maybe a baby zebra from another universe where they have spots got confused and wandered over to this universe. And then a striped baby zebra from this one wandered over there to the polka dot world. It kinda sounds like a children's book to me, so write it and then send it my way. Thank you. But sadly this zebra may not have such a happy ending. Without the signature stripes, Tira may get more bug bites, be easier prey to hunt, and all that. Unfortunately, predators can find it hard to target an individual in a group of zebras since they're like chasing a bunch of lines, but a polka dot zebra could be easier because it sticks out. But it looks cute. At least. Okay, moving on. Number 7, BOUGEE 7-Eleven. Over in Chicago, one 7-Eleven is straying from the normal green, red, and orange. It's going gold. Like look at this. Not only are all the letters all crisp and shiny, but the whole storefront is golden. The doors, the metal structure, everything. In an alternate universe, I need to know, is 7-Eleven like nice? Here it's a corner store, gas station level, kind of like grab and go. Just all that. The coffee tastes as cheap as it is. The overpriced chips that I will still buy are there. And of course it has Slurpees. It's like a slushie, but it's a Slurpee. And that's what we have here. But in an alternate universe 7-Eleven, are there finer foods, like finger foods? Is there a to-go section that's like a buffet? Are there oysters? Is it the Roaring 20s there? Like, is it like glitz and glam? Is there gold all around? Is 7-Eleven different? Is it different where you are? I don't know. Number 6, green Elmo. So while hiking in Georgia, a Reddit user stumbled upon an old Elmo covered in moss. So the result is an Elmo that looks entirely green. An Elmo of nature, if you will. It kind of gives new meaning to Elmo's world. Like no longer does Elmo's world mean, you know, the world he is living in. No, now Elmo's world means Elmo is the world. Either in the fact that he's literally a part of it, becoming it, moss encapsulating him, or the other way. There's an alternate universe where he is the planet, and it's inhabited by elbows. Because I could see that. Because I would watch that if it was a show, let's be real. Anyways, it really looks like this Elmo has seen some things, like look at the eyes. So maybe this alternate universe Elmo is more Five Nights at Freddy's than Sesame Street. Because it looks kind of creeped out if you ask me. On to another one of different colors, number 5, an albino moose. or albino mooses? Let's think about it. So I've covered crawlers and cryptids before, and when you take a peek at this albino moose, just think about what it would look like at night when you can barely see. Just think about it. Okay, moving on. What these moose were spotted doing was crossing a road in northern Ontario. So albinism, which these moose have, is something that this universe most species can get. Melanin isn't produced and the skin and hair go white. And that's what's happening here. But do you think maybe there's an alternate universe where albinism is dominant? As in most everything is albino and rarity is colorful. Maybe there is a different world out there where two colorful brown moose are crossing the street and someone else is very confused about all this color because everyone there is albino. I don't know, maybe. Could be. But let's move on to number 4, a blonde sea lion. So no, this isn't a tempura shrimp. It is not a jumbo prawn. This is a black sea lion that evidently isn't black. His buddy is sitting there behind him like a hype man with just a little wink at the camera saying, yeah, look at my butt here. Cool fur, right? And then the blonde friend in the front is just like hitting a pose, waiting for the photo to be taken. The sea lion just knows they're special. They're flaunting it, they have a smile, they're waiting for a snack, they're just like, hello? They look like they're from a Sunshine universe, or the Lorax, one of the two. Either way, I feel like someone should Photoshop it as if it's on a plate of shrimp and then have a contest to see if people could spot the difference, because I couldn't. Adorable. But this is another lighter animal at number 3, an orange gator. So spotted in South Carolina, this orange gator might give Chester the cheetah a run for his money. He looks like he might be covered in Cheeto dust, or it might be dried clay. Who knows? So this gator is laying there with its little gator smile thinking it's camouflaged or something, but it's bright orange. Yet another animal from the bright and shiny alternate universe. Just like, are all reptiles warm-toned in that alternate universe? Are they warm-blooded? What is the story behind this gator? Is it too much self-tanner? Is it residual rust from a pipe it had a nap in? I don't know. But local news doesn't really know either for sure. So the last one seems to be closest from what I've read. There were 2 gators a week after this one appeared and they may have hibernated in an old pipe. No need to worry about the rust and what the hibernating in a pipe could do for their skin and all their scales. They will shed off that entire layer and all that rust when they shed off their skin. So no worries. The gators are safe, because that's what we worry about with gators, their safety. On to number 2, no aces. So playing cards, they don't have ones, they have aces. It can be ace high or ace low, just no matter your preference, it's an ace, not a 1. But these cards don't play by those rules apparently and are insufferable to look at. They have 1s instead of aces, like you can't play poker with those. No Texas Hold'em, euchre, hearts, none of it. You could try and pretend they are aces, but we all know what is right and that is not the same, okay? What twisted parallel universe decided it was okay to come into our universe and plant the seeds of something that would tear down the playing card industry? No, I won't allow it. I want aces. I'm saying. And yes, ace used to represent the side of the die with only 1 pip. It used to mean bad luck in Middle English. But culture has evolved so it now represents high quality. So I will not stand for this regression of our culture, okay? Okay, moving on from aces, I swear. At number 1, we have a whoa sign. So you may have heard of a stop sign or seen one. I mean, I assume you have. If you have a computer or phone to watch this on, you've most likely been in a car. Right, yeah. Anyways, what if a stop sign said something different? Introducing the whoa sign. This sign is saying, oh, whoa there, bud, you gotta stop right there. Just slow your roll. Roll to a stop, please. Whoa, buddy. Oh, whoa. And yes, whoa is also the command for an animal to stand still or just anyone to stand still, so it does make sense. But the fact it is used as a replacement for stop still seems funny. I feel infrastructure is always quite serious and formal, so to see something like whoa on a sign just seems kind of fun to me. I don't know. It catches you off guard, just a bit. So maybe in another universe that's the norm. All like, hit the whoa, then you may go. Gotta skeet skeet before you vroom down the street. Gotta slow down before you ride around town. Whoa. And that was the last one. Whoa, right? That was top 10 things that look like they came from a parallel universe. Hopefully now you see the differences aren't too scary because the rules we live by are all societal constructs. And only societal constructs in this universe? Maybe? Who knows? Rules may be useful in our day-to-day life, but they shouldn't limit us. Different is fun. This is not an endorsement. Break the law though. Those rules have consequences. I'm more so thinking of art rules. I don't know. Anyways, before I go jump into a parallel universe myself, and maybe you do too, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I've been your host, Abby Kelly, and until next time, see what's different and weird and send it to me. I don't know. Bye!